we have here is an early 1960s Electrohome branded, made by Lakewood, of course, model P-20. This came from the TheSuperFanMan at the 2026 fan meet, so huge thank you to him for this. This is an incredible find. It's your typical P-20, 2-speed, metal handle from the early 60s, and it's pretty beat up. It's pretty filthy. Definitely been around the block for 60 plus years, but it's still here, still hanging on. Here's the back of it. Fasco motor, which all of these P-20s had. Got some definitely dirty, but it's still here. There's some rust in the bottom, but considering what this has all been through, it's not too bad. Very heavy too. Solid steel construction entirely. But the real question, for those of you who have not seen his video, is does this still work? And my answer is, it's a Lakewood. Of course it still works. These always work. And despite being completely covered in dirt, this thing still runs like it was new. Still moving plenty of air, just like it did over 60 years ago when this thing came out of the factory. It's a little out of balance, but it's otherwise running great. And the best part is the low speed. It's even got a sound as it goes down from high to low. Definitely, it's a good runner despite being all caked up with dirt. Nice tame low, which you don't see a lot on many fans. Back to high. Check out the spin down. Never serviced. And yet it's still spinning like new. You cannot get a fan like this anymore. Still coasting. And there it is. This does have a startup sound, but it's not quite the same as your P-23 with the Macmillan motor that we're all used to. Here it goes. High. And here's low. So again, huge thank you to the TheSuperFanMan for giving this to me. This was an incredible find. So thank you again. And I can't wait to get this one cleaned up. I'm sure despite all of its use, it will clean up beautifully.